Ayo!
Do you love me?
Hi Wigs, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. So here we are again. If any of you are avid watchers of the channel, you'll know that a good couple of years ago now, I did a video of me just sitting in the bath and chatting shit. It was in my uni house just before I left. I was trying to take advantage of the bath because the house that I then moved into didn't have a bath. So I was like, I need to have a bath because I'm gonna miss it. And I did. And then now the current house that I live in doesn't have a bath. Drinking game, take a shot every time I say bath. Oh, what? But I'm currently visiting my sister and her wife in the Netherlands. Yeah, she's traveled. And they have a bath. And honestly, sexiest bath I've ever fucking seen. Like, I'm so engulfed. And like, if I wanted to, I could fully just like spread. Let me actually try. Also, like, I've gained weight since the last one. And even in the last one, I was insecure. So I don't know how I'm gonna handle it. Hiya. Oh my god, this is lush. We're not having a repeat of last time. If you haven't watched my last bath video, I fell asleep in the bath.
That's so upsetting.
How embarrassing. Definitely not gonna be doing that. But you know what we are gonna be doing that is the same as the last one? Drinking! Nicole and Afia, oh, by the way, my sister's name is Nicole and her wife is Afia. They were like, do you want this? And I said, heck yes I do, and I'll have it in the bath. So this is what we're gonna be drinking today. I've already had a few drinks because it's Friday. And obviously, like, I'm technically kind of on a holiday right now, so like, fuck it. It's 12:05, but with the time difference, it's technically only 11:05 for me. But it's not even that late, girls. But yeah, pretty much today, I didn't even really explain like what this video is gonna be. I'm just gonna sit and chat to you guys. Let's have a little catch up, but let's pop this open. Actually, this is gonna be quite hard in the bath because my hands are slippy. Cheers, girls. Ooh, that's strong. What percent? It's 11.5%. So I guess I'm getting fucked tonight, girls. Also, I'm starting to sweat, so I think I'm gonna have to wet my face.
Just feel the cool kick in. It's so clean.
Cheers, girls. Oh my god, this is a big glass. It's like almost all of it. Cheers, girls. Cheers. That's pretty good, actually. Actually, I'm probably gonna be really drunk tonight because I've just realized I started on beer and then I had gin. And I had pretty strong gins as well because my sister doesn't know how to fucking mix a gin and tonic, so it was really strong. And then now I'm on rosé. Just establishing Maddie Grace Jepson, my favourite TikToker at the moment, and I keep speaking like her. Like, you know how she keeps being like, hello, love you, sleep well. I keep talking like that, so you're gonna be like, oh, you're stealing that from her. I am. I'm giving credit now. Been in the Netherlands for a couple of days. It's been very chill. It was nice to kind of escape the country after Sitsi. Sitsi was honestly so fucking fun. I kind of talked about it in my actual Sitsi vlog. Thank you all so much for coming out and saying hello and coming to the panel. Honestly, so fucking fun. But even before this weekend, that like I was actually properly like doing shit. The Sitsis that I've gone to before that have been like quite intense. Like, it's just like an intense weekend. I feel like no matter who you are, just have to be like very socially on, talking to people. There was loads of people that hadn't seen in ages, which was obviously nice, but especially because we've been in a pandemic. Obviously I was like, oh, I have to talk. How do I do that? But also shout out to Catherine and Jake for like saving me. If I didn't have them there, I actually don't know what I would have done, because I mean, obviously I have so many other friends there as well. I felt very grounded having them two there with me. They were like, everything's gonna be all right, don't worry. So I was quite stressed at the Sitsi, like in a good way. Great opportunity, thanks Tom. But anyways, like I say, it is like a bit of a stressful weekend. So the fact that I had one day off and then I was like, okay, onto a flight. And I flew to the Netherlands. And honestly, it's just been nice and chill. Like, I've never visited Nicole and Afia's house because they're grown-ups and actually like bought a house, and they're like renovating it as well. This is what lesbians are like, by the way. Building it all themselves, basically. Well, they didn't build the house itself. It's not fucking Sims. This bathroom, they like did it. Like, I think these tiles, they like put in. So lesbians are on a different level, guys. They're crazy. Not me spilling my wine into my bath. Oh my god, bath bomb! Ooh, DIY bath boom! Oh my god, my burps have been getting so fucking good, guys. Oh, guys, free foot content warning. Basically, I went to an event a couple weeks ago and I was wearing these heels that I pretty much always wear to my like fancy events because they're like my fancy heels. Heels. But they're fucking shoes of death, by the way. I've had them for a long time, but I only really bring them out for like special occasions. And this was like a particularly fancy event. So I was like, okay, I'll whack these out. They're open-toed shoes. It's like a sock boot. I realized that I hadn't actually painted my toenails. So I just painted the visible toenails, like the 3 toenails that are visible. And I never did anything to fix it. I don't know how well you can tell. These are all painted and they're all like chipped and gross now because it was ages ago. But yeah, every time I look at my feet, I'm reminded of the fact that I literally just, like, that's me to a T. That's also like what I do with my tan as well. If you ever see me and you're like, wow, she's looking like a bronze goddess. I have a farmer's tan underneath that basically. Like it goes up to about here, and I kind of tan like here. Because I'm like, I'll tan what's visible, but I can't be else doing the rest of my body because it's a lot of fucking work. So every time I see my feet, I'm just reminded that I am a lazy piece of shit. I did want this video to kind of have some sort of direction. So I asked you guys to send in a couple of cool questions. Let's see, I haven't looked at any of them. Ooh, jumping right in the deep end. Stream Deep End by Catty. Last boy you kissed. Ooh, saucy question. Who was it? I don't know if I'm allowed to say online. Sorry guys, so it's about me. Guess in the comments. Your opinion on the whole Drag Race having a straight man in the cast. What? I did not realize that there was a straight man in the cast because I haven't like seen the cast list or anything. I am boiling. Oh my god, one time I accidentally gave myself stroke in the bath. Like I was at Catherine's house. First time I had ever visited. It was literally like first year of uni and I was gonna be alone for a couple of weeks and I couldn't afford to go home. So I went and stayed at Catherine's for like 2 weeks, I think, in Wales. And they had a bath. So I was like, I'm gonna have a bath like at some point while I'm here, lovely. Turned out I just like had made the bath way too hot, which like I don't think I've done right now, but I don't remember realizing whether or not I had done that when I was in Wales. So there's a chance that I might be giving myself heat stroke right now. Stay tuned, girlos. But yeah, I remember getting out of the bath and literally I had to go and lay on Catherine's bed like because I felt so like nauseous and I thought I was gonna like pass out and stuff. It was fucking crazy and I didn't know what was going on until kind of afterwards and I was like, I think I just had mild heat stroke from the bath. Unless you can't get that, but I'm pretty sure you can because it was just very hot and I essentially just cooked myself in the bath. Anyways. Fucking hell, tangent. Opinion on straight man in cast. I don't think like, I mean, drag is all about inclusivity. So I think for the most part, I'm kind of like, okay, if he's a good guy and if they trust him to be on the cast, great. I obviously don't have many great experiences with straight men. Although like, if you're a straight man watching that like I'm friends with or you're just a viewer of the channel, I don't mean you. I mean in general, my life has been kind of burdened by straight men. So I do have a bit of trepidation at the idea of a straight man entering the Drag Race room because I'm kind of like, interesting, are you invading our space? We're supposed to be inclusive and stuff like that, so I don't know. I now, editing this, have a bit more of an opinion on it because someone tweeted something about it and said it's very interesting that as soon as a gay platform becomes very mainstream and popular, that we have to extend our reach out to straight people, whereas on the other hand, it's never really been that way, if that makes sense. So I'm still a bit, you know, in the middle. I will say I do find it interesting that we have to allow straight people into our space when it hasn't really been that way for us on the opposite side of it. Do you know what I mean? Ooh, Alfie asked, do you believe in aliens? Yes, I definitely do. And I have some opinions on it as well. Alien means alien to us. So in theory, there could be aliens in the ocean because girl, have you seen the shit that's at the bottom of the ocean? It's fucking fucked. Like it's so weird, the stuff that floats around the bottom of the ocean. That's an alien in theory. Extraterrestrials, you know, like outer space. I definitely do believe that there's life out there because it's so big. I can't remember what it's called, but there is like a something, there's like a theory or like a paradox. I'll put it on the screen, but it's basically implying that like, what if we are the only ones? Because that's a bit scary. I think I'd be more scared to find out that we were completely alone. But I think the universe is way too big for us to be completely alone. I think people think that I mean like intelligent life. I don't necessarily mean that. You know, there could be bacteria on fucking Kepler 2b. Yeah, no space. But there could be some like bacteria that is eventually gonna evolve into us because that's how we came about. We were just like little... So I do believe there's shit out there. I do believe in fairies. I do. Me when I believe in myself. Fabulous question. Alfie also asked, what superpower would you want and why? Absolutely have this loaded like a fucking gun. Telekinesis all the way because one, telekinesis, move shit with your brain like crazy. And like for lazy reasons, perfect. Like especially lazy ADHD reasons. Forgetting something upstairs, use telekinesis, bring it downstairs. And then two, it's a 2-in-1. I can fly now. I think a lot of people forget that if you have telekinesis, that means you can fly because you can pick yourself up. Like you don't have to pick up other things, you pick yourself up. If anyone has watched, what's that called? What was it called? I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put it on the screen. I'm giving my editing self a lot of work to do. But they fly in that and they have telekinesis because they realize that they can pick themselves up. If I couldn't do telekinesis, it would be flying because I think flying is really cool. Think of all of the fucking possibilities with telekinesis. Like, I could rob a bank without even having to do anything. Like, I could literally just like get out the cash machine and like take it up the stairs or something. I would normally be like, ooh, but I'd never rob a bank. I wouldn't rob a bank if I didn't have telekinesis. Like, I'm never gonna rob a bank. But like, capitalism? I mean, I know I'm kind of like falling for capitalism because I'm stealing money. But then like, if that's the society we live in, then I kind of have to adhere to it. But then maybe I'd like Robin Hood this shit and like steal from the ATMs and then go and give it to people. Telekinesis all the way. What are the other things that you could do with telekinesis? I mean, in theory, you could like manipulate molecules. Like I could like break down a wall because I can like manipulate all the molecules. Do you know what I mean? Might be very advanced, but hey, powers are powers. You know? I'm really hot. I think I'm gonna have to put some cold water in. Can't tell if I'm just hot or drunk. I'll just sit like this. Oh, brilliant. So this is how big this bath is. I've literally got my legs crossed right now. I'm drunk. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? This is like a fucking swimming pool, girl. Right, should I just like, I'll down this and just see what happens. I love being a grown-up, by the way. If any of you guys are like not grown-ups, I'm so sorry, because being a grown-up is fucking sick. Like, I can just do this if I want. YOLO! Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, could I down this? Whoa, look at the bubbles rising from the bottom. Whoa, that's cool. Look at that, guys. Whoa. This is a cool glass. What if I go live in the bath? What if I go live in the bath? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, last time I was on live and I had had a few drinks, I did accidentally flash my balls. So realistically, if I'm in the booth, that might be a bad idea. In the booth, in the booth. Oh my God, me when I'm a singer. In the booth. I've got a really wet mouth. Let's just get this down me and see what happens. You dare me? Okay, I guess I'll have to now. That's not even that much, come on. I cannot believe that this is the shit that I post on here. Like, what am I doing? Also, look at my tits. Oh. I could have finished that. I got to about the point where I was like, this is really not enjoyable. Like, the rest of it, I was like, I can bear this kind of. But like, if I did the rest of that, it wouldn't be fun. But like, I got most of it, so. Maybe I should go live, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go live. I farted. Jail. I am going to jail. I just dropped this in the bath. I share too much on the internet. Shit, I'm about to hit live. Hi! Hiya, sorry, as per usual, my camera died. Sorry about that, hope you enjoyed. I just wanted this video to be me sitting and chatting shit in the same way that I did for the last bath video because I thought it was funny. So I hope that's what it was. And also, I'm quite drunk now, so I'm gonna go. Love you so much, love you guys so much, love you. Thumbs up, subscribe, watch my other videos. If you made it this far into the video, comment. Oh my God, what was that in the water? Let's confuse everyone. Okay, love you, goodbye, love you.